Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Growing Food Bonsai for Seniors. Today is September 22nd of 2023. It's Friday. It's 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius around 7 o'clock in the morning. And you can see my little Pelargonium xerophyton. It's in bloom. It's supposed to go dormant during the summer while in its native habitat. Mine's growing like crazy and it's in the rain. It rained all day yesterday or last night, so it's growing. Same thing with my baobab trees. Over there's another baobab. There's my lemon tree. There's my lilac. There's my flame tree. Whoops, not showing it right. There's my hibiscus, and there is my crepe myrtle in flower. Look at that. And Steve from the Garden. This is my ginger plant. I don't know if it does it justice how big it is. Oops, there goes Kevin. He's going out visiting. And all I did was stick a piece of ginger root from Whole Foods. This thing is growing like crazy. I can't believe it. My marigolds to keep the bugs out. Carrots for my grandchildren to pick, the small ones. Now what else do we got? Here is my pomegranate. You can see it's starting to change colors. I gotta give it some water. There's my catalpa tree after the repot. It's still doing good. My begonias, first time I got these things growing. There's my little baby elephant there. I forgot the name of that one. Plant, but it's growing good. And there is my jade, a cutting from Scott's jade that he sent me from the UK. I took that cutting and put it in a piece of lava rock and drilled a hole in it, and it's growing. My junipers, my cedar, or not my cedar, my dawn redwood finally starting to grow. Finally getting one to grow. My eucalyptus is growing good. There's my Periskea, Gudsaphenia, something like that. There's my avocado and the rabbit. There's my Pachypodium bispinosum. Now it doesn't back bud. I thought it would after I cut it, but you can see the branch there didn't grow, didn't back bud. So, but it sprouted out again. And there's my sacred fig and my Premna microphylla. I got to do some work on them. And there's my acacia. There's my Sarcolonian vanderate. There's my Miami rose after repotting. Oh, there's all my other plants. There's Mama, one of the old cats that visits. She's a nice old gal, trying to keep her fed for the winter. There's my fuchsia, my miniature, my bonsai tomato plant. I got it growing over rock, so we'll pull that apart later and see if it's growing. There goes Kevin onto the. He's a nut. He's looking for my praying mantis, and that's my prickly pear cactus, or my tuna cactus as they call it. And it sits in the rain. It's doing good. Same thing with my adenium. It sits in the rain outside. Well, like, you know, in the rain it dries out fast, so after, the next day. Here's my other tomato bonsai. Hopefully I can get it through the winter. There's the other one growing over the root. I pruned it so it's starting to grow again. And we're going to work on this one, my snow bush, and that's the miniature seeds that we put in there. So I'm going to cut them and try to fix it up. This maybe during the week. There's my olive. No olive sprouted, but that's a big, good tree. So I think after I overwinter it in the spring, I'm going to do some cuttings. And look at my Sarcolonian Vanderade, this one here. Look at the flowers that it's starting to come out on. Look at that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. They do flower. These are nice white flowers once they open up, but it's early in the morning after a nice evening rain, so try it out. It's not hard to do. I got to take care of my my geraniums from Ted's. Got to replant them. There's my Gardenia Jasmonzi that we repotted, and our lemon tree, so they're growing. Here's my mosquito geranium from Basil's. I got to cut that and repot it. And then same thing with the bougainvillea. I'm going to cut it back so I can get it into the basement better. And my geranium from all that emergency repot. Good rain. So let's see if it starts to sprout again. It looks like it is. And what else do we have here? Yep, there's my willow tree. Look at how it grows in just water and the soil. And there's my carnivorous plants, my sundew, and my pitcher plant. What else do we got here? Here's my other, this is my other willow in the pot. So I gotta fix that up for the winter. And this is my other Periskia. Look how it's growing. And that's in an oddball place, so not in full sun, and it's growing like crazy. And there's the other one in there, so I have to pull it out and try to do it. There's my mangrove. It's growing good. My Washington hawthorn. There's my goldfish plant they're starting. Let's see how my silk oak tree is doing, and that one we gotta cut to get back for winter time, and that thing's growing real good. And there's my what is that called? Brachia chiton or something like that. Look how nice it's growing. And then there's my maple from Blue Jay. And let's go into the jungle, into the microclimate here. Now over here, you can see the honey locust that I got in the microclimate that we potted to see if it'll take. There's the other two pomegranates, and this Camellia census. I'm trying different spots, but it just sits there and doesn't grow. So I'm trying different areas to see where it'll grow the best. And you can see there's starting to be new growth under the tree here. There's Grandpa sitting in the corner there, out of the way so nobody knocks him over. There's my coffee tree that I try to get growing because it wasn't doing good in full sun, and they like the areas where there is mostly shade, I guess. There's Kevin again, he's exploring the fish. Here's our rock with our willow in there. I gotta pull it out more so you can see it. Didn't have a chance to do everything. And here's our other ones. And there's our tamaracks, 2 out of 3 are growing, so that's good. Another money tree there. And our geranium, our Vancouver Centennial. Look at the leaves on that, it's nice. I gave the other one away because I wanted to try it, but I still got this one. I don't know what Kevin's doing there, but he's exploring. Okay, and then I got, let's see what else, if I can get through here without falling over. I gotta get everything cleared up for the winter time so I can store everything. These are Calamar apple trees. And you can see how nice and straight they grow. A cherry. But A lot of weeding to do. A lot of everything to do. There's my other stray that I feed to help keep the mice away. I call him Scaredy Cat because he likes to eat, but then he doesn't like to be petted. There's my potatoes for the grandchildren to look. Once I get a hard frost, I'll pull them out and see what we got. There's another potato from just a cutting. I wanted to show you from Scott, his tree, his juniper. And there's our other tomato over rock, tomato bonsai. There's our other geranium and flower, geranium bonsai. There's a cutting that I took. The eucalyptus is growing good. What is this? The West Indian jasmine is doing good. So, knock on wood, I have to bring them all in. And the one that, there's our Jerusalem cherry. I just have to get the seed out of that. And my, from Paradise Found. Let me get the name of it for you. Let's see. Here we go. I can't read it that much. There. Sesamothus revia. That thing sleeps all through winter. And then it finally woke up in, I think, mid-June, end of June, early July. So it's starting to grow again, so it takes a long dormancy. So there's my crepe myrtles from the crepe myrtle guy, I think it's called the Pocomoke. And then I got my cactus I have to replant. And I got my thyme I'm gonna try to do the bonsai out of. There's all my buddies coming around. They want something to eat. Sitting there waiting. At least they catch the rats for me. The night terrors. And there's all my Portulacara aphis. Yes, they sit in the rain. So the rain doesn't affect them. It rains all day. It rains 2 days in a row and they're still growing. So you got to give it a try. And then my rose is drying out, so I have to get that in some water and rehydrate it. You figure with the rain under here would do it, but I guess not. So let me put it into here, and then we'll rehydrate it, and then we'll have to repot it. Here's Scott. There's your jade. That sits in the rain too. That's growing good. Look at the color on it from the sun. And there's another one of your cuttings. Scott, going good. So, short video on the tour of the yard. A lot of stuff to bring in. My poinsettia is growing good. So far so good. Now I gotta show you the other poinsettia, how I did it. Oh, wait. There's Lasha. She came out to give us a view. She's smelling something. There's the cat food that I feed the cats. There's my other poinsettia on a brick in the moat and no ants. And there's Scaredy Cat. He's looking for food, but I got him food here. Come on, Scaredy Cat. Here. Come on, buddy. There we go. Now he's eating. So, have a good day. It's Friday night. It's dance night. Get your sweetie, have a cup of tea, listen to some old-time big band music, sit back and relax. Have a good time. Enjoy each other's company. This is Tom Novak from Growing Clip Bonsai saying have a good night, a good day, everybody.